Alright, we back. On the last episode, we discussed Jay-Z releasing his 2017 album, 444, where he took responsibility for his infidelity, briefly explained his troubles with Solange and Kanye, and flexed his ever-growing knowledge of wealth and black power. We also quickly went over Beyonce's 2016 album, Lemonade, which is something that he kind of used as a layup so he could slam dunk with his album. We also went down a lineup of the potential identity of Becky with the good hair, and much more. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, I'll link it right now. Feel free to go watch it. But now, for episode 4, we're going to be discussing a major shift and evolution into Tyler, the Creator's career. Let's go. My bias with Tyler, the Creator. I fucks with Tyler a lot. I like his later music more than his earlier music. I think he's a great rapper. He's pretty funny. He's obviously very creative. And seeing him go from this immature, vulgar, trolly, like Eminem style trolly rapper / artist has been something really amazing to witness. And speaking about evolution, as you may know, in Tyler's career, he's been known as a massive troll in everything he does, from his music to his interviews. And some would say in 2017, he finally grew up. Others would say he took his troll game to the next level. What am I referring to? Well, I am of course referring to Tyler, the Creator, after many years of trolling by saying all kinds of crazy shit, including things like calling himself gay.
I'm a fucking homosexual. No, I'm not. Threesomes at the motherfucking bar. Wet talk, put the titties away.
Came out as gay. Or was it bisexual? Now, I usually wouldn't do something like this, but ever since 2017, he's gotten more and more explicit with it. And outside of the music, for example, he loves trolling other rappers who aren't gay, at least not publicly, on social media. And I gotta say, he's pretty smart, because over the past 4 years, he's found a way to be open about his sexuality and somehow, at the same time, be extremely ambiguous. And I attribute that to his history as a troll. So before I get into the album, we're going to take a quick retrospective look at Tyler's history. We're going to play a game of sus, you Aight, or straight. Let's go.
Are you fighting the urge to make out with me right now?
Not really. I'm really into this pizza though.
This was an awkward interview overall, and hey, maybe he just wasn't attracted to her. So I'm gonna say straight.
No, Jane! Oh my God!
Back the fuck up! Back the fuck up!
Now, it sounded like she said something about a kiss right before she jumped on him and kissed him, but then he dropped her as if he wasn't expecting it. Then he told everybody to back up, kind of in a joking way. I don't know. You Aight.
Okay, it's an indie. Game. It's only on PSP? No, it's on PS4. You can get on PS4. I played on PS4. She bringing out her titties, Danny.
Both of them!
She's bringing out her...
Give me your titties, bitch! Ah! Ah! I don't give a fuck! Oh!
Okay, so in both these videos, there's the same girl on the same day. In the first video, she lets him grab her chest, and he does a couple squeezes. Obviously, that's straight. In the second video, though, he lifts up her shirt and blows a raspberry on her chest. Now, most people would say, why didn't he just suck it? The only explanation I can think of is, if he's just playing around, she might not trip off of that. Because, people blow raspberries like on your stomach. But if you actually do it in an actual sexual manner, that might be a whole different story. I don't know. Let's just say, you Aight, and move on.
That nigga is, bro. Daddy dead. Fuck.
We get this fish and shrimp. Yo, me and Rocky cuddle and watch Smack DVD. I don't cuddle. I be licking this nigga braids like. I don't do that.
Take this dumbass bra back before I call your fucking parents and tell them what the fuck you out here doing. Okay, please. What was the end result? Me. I was the end result. Oh, you must not know much about me.
So for context, a girl threw her bra on stage for Tyler. He saw that she didn't have a shirt on, so he gave it back to her. Then he asked her what was the end result, and she said it was him, meaning she was hoping she was going to get a chance to sleep with him. And he responds with saying, "You must not know much about me. Take that from it what you will, let's just say you are sus. By the way, somebody threw something at Tyler, like a pole or something, and he just ignored it.
Would there ever be a Tyler pillow?
Oh, I'm gonna take this home though. It wouldn't be the first time I laid on him.
Boom!
Moly.
You said what?
What'd you say?
You said what?
Nah, with you.
So, you gonna have me on this live just to troll niggas?
What you wearing?
Yo, bro, I'm dead about to hang up.
No. Oh, yeah.
So that's it for that part. Now obviously he was trolling in most of these videos, but coming out and then for the most part using it to troll, I'm not saying I got a problem with it, I don't really care, but take from it what you will. On to the album. In May of 2017, Tyler originally denied there being an album when a website called Scum Flower Boy popped up. He jumped right on it saying it was fake and called the page ugly. Eventually, on July 6th, he would officially confirm the name of the album, Scum Flower Boy, July 21st. Although he of course ended up changing the name to Flower Boy because, you know, marketing. So I'm about to get into the album, but I just want to point out that some of the info I'm getting about the songs is coming straight from Tyler himself, as he did a 40+ minute interview in January of 2018 discussing all the songs on the album, of which, by the way, his sexuality never came out once during any discussions of the songs or album. Not saying it had to or it should have, just pointing it out. First song, Forward, featuring Rex Orange County. On this opening track, Tyler has a lot of questions about his life and career and where they're both going. One of the most interesting questions, to me at least, is how many chains can I wear until I'm considered a slave? Let me hear your opinions on the matter in the comments. Then, one of my favorite lines on the song and the album as a whole, life's a game of basketball, you better shoot that nigga. Cause if that cop got tricky, he better pull. So you know, better shoot that nigga in the literal sense, but also mean shooting your shot means take a chance. And if life is a game of basketball, well, you get it. Anyway, Rex Orange County does this beautiful outro that really takes the song to the next level, and the passion in his voice mixed with the subject matter is chef's kiss.
I'm gone and I'm finished, and I see my friends in a minute. I guess that nothing lasts forever, no, nothing lasts forever, nothing sticks together. Sick of sitting in doubt.
Next, Where This Flower Blooms, featuring Frank Ocean. This song is just beautiful all around, and Tyler keeps the flower motif going throughout the whole song. Here's a video of Frank recording.
Then Jay shining on me, six on shining on me, slick circles roll flow all this world. Run it, yeah.
See You Again. Tyler said this song was originally written for Zayn from One Direction. Love, love, love the hook, and Callie killed it as usual. The second time the hook comes in, she extends the See You Again into a very beautiful melody, and that outro is amazing also. Here's Tyler's reaction to hearing it on the radio for the first time. Almost forgot to mention, this album has beautiful transitions, which is another thing that I believe 2018 dominated in, is song-to-song transitions, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So it goes from beautiful instrumental on See You Again to grimy Who That Boy featuring A$AP Rocky, which was accompanied by an equally disturbing music video. Not sure if he already had the concept for the video before making the song or not, but the video is based around this line. Face blown off, that's how they found him. Would like to point out that he made a Fresh to Death Like I Got Dressed in a Coffin line that was already rapped about 8 years before this song came out by Gutta Gutta on the Young Money track Play That Dutch. Not saying Gutta came up with the line or that Tyler stole it from him, just pointing shit out. That's what this series is all about. They of course trade bars later in the song. I love these 3 lines from Rocky though. Who else your bitch say got a big this big? Fresh freshman till they skip my ass. Senior citizen, don't forget my pass. And still doing math when I miss my class. Then Tyler comes in, of course. Fuck global warming, my neck is so frio. Lastly, the first indication of his sexual preferences on the album is him saying he's looking for 95 Leo, which one fan thought he was talking about the astrology sign, born in 1995, but he cleared it up saying this. Also, about a year prior, He called Leonardo DiCaprio beautiful, so there you go. Pothole, featuring Jaden Smith. I noticed while re-listening to this album that Tyler has a strong fascination with cars. According to Hip Hop by the Numbers, he's always had this fascination. I guess I just never noticed before, but it's definitely present on this project. Here's what Jaden had to say about Tyler in 2018.
I just want to say Tyler, the Creator, is the best friend in the world, and I love him so fucking much. And I want to tell you guys something. I want to tell you, Tyler doesn't want to say, but Tyler's my motherfucking boyfriend. And he's been my motherfucking boyfriend my whole fucking life. Tyler, the Creator, is my fucking boyfriend. It's true. Also, the fire marshal said they're gonna shut us down. So if you could just step back a little bit, just a little bit, just so they don't shut us down or whatever. I don't know what that means. There's a lot of you. Tyler, the Creator, is my fucking boyfriend. Okay, if you take anything away from this fucking show, that's what you need to take away.
Garden Shed. This was one of the songs people heard before the album dropped and took it somewhat as Tyler's coming out song because of these lyrics and because, you know, hiding in the closet. But the album has a flower motif, so instead of the closet, he's hiding in the garden shed. People thought this lyric said Frank, referring to Frank Ocean because, you know, he's gay, or is it bi, or I don't know. But Tyler cleared up saying it said phrase, not Frank. I Ain't Got Time. Tyler said it was made during the Life of Pablo sessions and that Kanye didn't hop on it because he probably didn't like it. He also sent it to Nicki Minaj, but she said she couldn't figure out any good ideas for the song. Here's another one of those lines. I've been kissing white boys since 2004. I love this line though. Everything I say hot, bitch, I spit toaster. In retrospect, the album ended up selling 100,000 copies, losing the number 1 spot to Lana Del Rey, and just barely getting the number 2 spot over Meek Mill's wins and losses. Don't worry though, he'll get his number 1s eventually, and the first time he does it is going to be a triumph over a specific artist in the process. He also lost out on the Grammy for Best Rap Album, which he felt he should have won. He did a tiny desk performance for the album. Around that time, there were rumblings that he was making a pop album. Speaking of Igor, I would have said that Flower Boy was Tyler's Damn. At the time, I think it was, but let's reflect on that when we get to 2019. Anyways, Tyler's been doing better than ever since the release of Flower Boy. He is a collab machine and has had a great many commercials, soundtracks, clothing collections, food products, festivals, TV shows, etc. And in 2021, he recently released his album, Call Me If You Get Lost, where he takes a more, should I say, straight approach. But we'll get to that when we get to that. As far as 2021 and on though, I see nowhere for him but up. So this is usually the part where I go, meanwhile, and quickly go over the hip hop events that took place around the album that I'm covering. But I'm pretty much done with 2017 for the most part. So in the next video, I'm gonna bridge the gap on the most important events in the last 5 months of 2017. And then after that, the best part of this series begins in 2018. There's been big gaps in me posting new episodes to this series, but once we get to 2018, I'll definitely make sure to upload a lot more frequently. So if you like this video and you're interested in learning more about the current hip hop history, please like, share, and subscribe. And that's the end of it.